Hello and welcome to the first Friday Night Lights game here on a Thursday. We've got Centennial and Lourdes coming up.
Yeah, two good teams. Cent is 2-0 so far, and Lourdes is sitting at 1-1. This will have big implications for the playoffs.
Well, let's look back at Cent's matchups. You know who they played?
Yeah, Centennial's first game was against BM. Bishop McDonalds. They had a good outing. We're losing down in that game late with a pick six by Drake Davis to win that game. Last week they were at GC getting another win. And Our Lady of Lourdes also played BM last week. They lost 21-16 but opened the season with a 12-9 win against Ross.
We'll see what happens here. Any notable players that you might want to mention?
Well, we got to look at both these quarterbacks. Also, two very good receivers on each team. The first one being Drake Davis, number 1, playing slot back. You'll have to watch out for him. Very good player. Then Zachary DeCorso, number 4 for Our Lady of Lourdes. You have to keep an eye on that kid here tonight.
And we will have a quick break for the national anthem. So this is the second D10 game of the day. First, BM, I believe, was playing St. James.
Yeah, BM lost that game. St. James advanced to 3-0, and that moves BM to 2-1. So this is a big game for Lourdes, because if Lourdes wins this one, they jump ahead of BM in the standings.
And then the third game, of course, we have two teams that aren't off to the hottest starts.
No, we got Ross and GC, the only teams in D10 to not win a game. One of those teams hopefully will get a win here tonight.
Hopefully no ties for sure. We've seen a few of those in the NFL earlier this year. So also, I think high school football, they're cutting out kickoffs. Any reason why, you think?
Well, obviously illegal blocks, you know, big hits, concussions. And yeah, so the team at the start of the game here will have a choice between getting it at the 35 or if they want to kick off. So let's see what they choose here. And the only other time there can be a kickoff in the game is at halftime, so we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, at kickoffs, there's such a size difference. You have these, you know, freshmen coming out there with their heads down just trying to find the returner and get blindsided by blocks.
Oh yeah, it's very dangerous on the kickoff. Always got to be aware.
We will have one here, though, as Lourdes will be kicking off. Also want to note for this kickoff, wind is going very, very strong to the east, I believe. That's Lourdes sideline, so you got to watch out as this return's broken now down to the 35. Looks like he's got a lane down to the 40. He'll be wrapped up.
Nice coverage there by Lourdes, not letting them get too much there.
So we will see the Centennial offense first. We'll see the first sighting of Daniel Brown throwing into the wind, luckily for him on his first possession here at Alumni.
Yeah, throwing against the wind is going to be a huge difference here when Lourdes gets on offense. But let's see how Cent starts off this game.
Maybe even they might be reluctant to pass the ball, but we will see Centennial's first possession.
And there is a big gust of wind out here tonight.
Centennial starting with decent field position now at their own 40. Daniel Brown under center, ready to take the first snap. Not sure what the delay is.
Either am I. I'm not really sure what this delay is.
Interesting though, Centennial is going to look to go to the passing offense immediately. Empty tray on the first snap of the game.
Yeah, we could see a sweep here, maybe a screen pass here. But the problem was with the clock. I believe there's still a bit of a problem with it.
Also want to note, usually teams put most of their best players play them offense and defense later in the game, but looks like Zach DeCorso, one of the better receivers on Lourdes, is starting out there on defense.
Yeah, wide receiver for this team, probably their best. He looks to be playing halfback right now. We'll see if he stays on defense this whole game and if he plays offense.
Yeah.
And getting the clock situation sorted out here.
I mean, the nerves going into this game, knowing that, I mean, this is a big game, the first Friday Night Lights game. These players have got to be very nervous going into this game.
Oh yeah, first game on TV probably for most of these guys. And probably pretty nervous and a bit of delay here right off the start.
Well, yeah, we will finally see the first play. We will see a sweep, like you said. That'll be Davis on the near side. He will look to pick up the first down and a little bit more as he's wrapped up near midfield.
Nice run there for about 15 right off the bat. And we said watch Drake Davis, and he already made an impact here, gaining 15 yards.
Called the sweep as well.
Yeah, no backfield. Usually it's a sweep, maybe a screen pass. That time going with the sweep and picking up 15.
So a first down to start this game off for Centennial.
And again, going empty backfield here.
Now it's Brown. It's handed off. And it looks like Lourdes will blow this play up. He will pick up about 2 yards as he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, decent gain here. Only 3 downs here in this league, so we'll be second here. Let's see if they can convert.
So 2 running plays to start. And it looks like that'll be Sweenerton coming on for the Spartans.
Yeah, Centennial here will have about 7 to go. Let's see if they can pick it up.
Dropping back is Brown. He will throw, and it looks like it's picked off. It's DeCorso, and that'll be Lourdes' ball.
Huge play there. Daniel Brown looking for his main target, Drake Davis, and picked off by Zach DeCorso, and he will stay on the field, as we said, playing both sides of the ball.
Just jumped that route. Good play by DeCorso.
Good awareness there.
And now we'll see the first snap for quarterback of Lourdes, Jack St. Hilaire. Looks like 3 backs behind him.
And I formation here.
They will run. Cent looks to have that one blown up. Only picking out about 2 or 3.
Second down, let's see if Lourdes will pass. You think they'll stick to the run game early in this first quarter, seeing they are throwing into the wind. Well, against the wind.
3 backs once again behind St. Hilaire.
See if they pass out of this formation this time.
He will drop back. Got lots of pressure. Scrambling now on the near side, trying to get rid of the ball, and he will
go
be
out.
pushed out of bounds unless he got the ball off. Don't think so.
I think that was about an 8-yard loss. Nice play there by the D-line of Cent to rush the quarterback there. Made him go out of bounds, giving him no options.
So Centennial will get the ball back. A good showing from their defense early on, kicking into the wind. Let's see how they flip the field.
Yeah, it's going to be hard here, kicking into the wind.
St. Hilaire also the kicker and punter for this Lourdes team.
Looks all good on this end.
And look at that wind. Stop that ball right at, it looks like, the 50 of Centennial.
I think that's about, yeah, the 49 it's going to be out at.
Well, Centennial's offense will get another chance out there, as the first possession did not end well for Daniel Brown.
Yeah, let's see if they come out here with a running back in the backfield. Well, I guess 2 of the plays, no running back in the game. See what they decide to do here.
So even better field position for the Spartans. We'll see how this Lourdes defense holds up.
Again, it looks like... No, never mind. I was going to say they were going empty backfield, but they got it back there.
Brown will hand the ball off. And Lourdes D-line will hold strong. I believe that was Sam Taylor with the carry.
Yeah, about 1 yard. Lourdes D-jamming that middle.
Sweenerton coming in once again, replacing Nathan Sloot.
Second down here, looking to convert. Do not want to punt this ball.
So at their own 50, it'll be 2nd and 9, no backs behind Brown. High snap. And that'll be Ness. Now on the near sidelines, looks like he picks up the first.
I believe he got the first there, picking up about 10.
First down Spartans, they will move the chains. And also going into the wind, Centennial has a very good kicker.
Yeah, we were watching here in warm-up. Cent's kicker nailing 40 yards into the wind. Well, against the wind again.
Yeah, I believe that's Ben Lane, so that's a real asset for Centennial to put up points.
Yeah, if they can get it to the 40, not going against the wind, going with the wind, then easily can hit that.
That pass is complete as DeCorso's there on the tackle with St. Hilaire. Ball's loose.
I believe
like
it was blown dead.
Down.
Yeah, definitely blown dead there.
I believe that was Hadi Almiari, with the completion.
I believe a 1 yard gain. Now second down here. If they can maybe get to the 40 here, pick up the first down. Wonder if they'll bring in the kicker. Like we said, saw him hitting 40-yard field goals.
If not, you're going to have to go for it. There's no way you're punting here. Here's Brown. Feeling the pressure now, looking downfield. And that is picked off again. That's St. Hilaire who's playing defense as well for Lourdes.
It's Brown's second pick already on the second possession. Lourdes did a nice job of getting the pressure there, and then Brown throws the interception. Now Lourdes will start at about the 44.
Ball has stayed relatively near midfield to open up this game. It'll be St. Hilaire under center once again, and they're loving 3 backs behind him.
Yeah, can run a lot out of that. Play actions and just hand it off.
Play action here, escaping the pressure, and will be brought down and sacked for a loss of about 4.
I believe we have a man down.
That's Seamus Milligan down, and it looks like he's back up and all right.
Looks like he will go off, though.
Placing him's Nick Baker.
Right off the start, we haven't really seen Lourdes O-line performing very well. Cent's D-line doing a nice job of getting there, jamming the holes. Running back hasn't been able to do much.
St. Hilaire has been feeling the pressure. We'll see what he can do here on second. Second and long for the 40. St. Hilaire feeling the pressure once again. That's from Baker. He will throw, and it's just out of the reach of DeCorso.
Yeah, again, the pressure coming. Lourdes O-line has to do a better job. And now it looks like Lourdes will punt once again.
Well, let's also credit the pass rush of Centennial. I mean, they've done a great job as well.
Oh yeah, doing a great job here, not allowing the quarterback to rush out there. Setting the edge very nicely so far.
This will be St. Hilaire's second punt. I mean, Lourdes is definitely riding their big names right now.
Oh yeah, playing all their best players, offense, defense, special teams. They want to win this game.
That punt will drop and stop. It'll be Ness now on the return. Now at midfield, breaks a tackle, still going.
There's a flag down. I believe that will be on Lourdes.
Number 5 on the return, he'll pick up a handful of yards, but there is a flag on play.
Not sure what that was, but I believe Cent will move up a little bit.
They'll move it up 5, and the ball will be spotted at, looks like Lourdes is 50.
See, on that return there, they got to give the returner 5 yards of space there, and I don't believe DeCorso did that, so the flag will come out.
So the penalty was no yards, and I mean, you really got to pick up 10 yards with this kicker. Give Lane a chance here for Cent. Looks like Brown will take it himself, bouncing off a few tackles, and
nice team tackling there by Lourdes, not giving Brown anything.
Goes down near the far sideline, looking to pick up only about 2 yards.
That will be second down again.
Number 3 on the carry, he'll pick up about 3 yards, second down.
Second and 8 here for Centennial. Brown not getting in much of a rhythm so far. He'll look to change that.
See if they'll run the ball here. Already thrown 2 interceptions.
They won't give to Taylor. Brown is looking, and it's incomplete. He had it in his breadbasket. He just dropped that, I believe. That was Jack Viveros.
Should have had that one. Brown with a nice throw there. Would have picked up the first down, but dropped.
Let's see what Cent's going to do. It looks like they will punt.
Huddling up. Let's see if they fake this here.
Lining up to punt.
I truly believe they're going to fake this here. Let's see.
It's pretty interesting why they huddled up. That's Lane back there. And they will fake. And he's got a wide open lane down to the 35. Still going, and he's wrapped up at about the 32. And he called that one as well. Big first down for the Spartans. Keep this drive alive.
About an 18-yard gain there. And I saw once they huddled up, I knew Lane was going to take that and run with it. Nice job there.
And the field was so wide open. I mean, Lourdes didn't really pick up on it at all.
Yeah, Lourdes did not see that coming. Centennial, nice coaching decision there. Picked up the first down. And now they are in territory for Ben Lane to kick a field goal.
I mean, it's not even that much of a risk going for it there. Lourdes' offense throwing into the wind and hasn't really gotten anything going. 2 punts already.
Now Centennial has got into turnover problems already in this game, throwing 2 interceptions on their first 2 possessions. Brown's going to have to be careful here.
Brown, now the give. It's Davis. Looking to pick up a few blocks. Davis now down the far sideline and is wrapped up by the collar. And he will be pretty close to the first.
Sure, but a gain of 9, I believe. Let's see if he'll get the first.
Number 1 on the carry after the play action.
They will not be moving the chains.
Second down Centennial on the 22-yard line.
I think it's a close call here. Going to be second in inches here.
Second and very short.
Correction, first down.
And they actually will move the chains. So now it will be a first down Inching up near the red zone now at the 22 is Brown. Brown's got his man. It's complete, and now they're down inside the 10. That was Almiari once again, targeted for the Spartans.
Nice pass by Brown there. He's getting into a rhythm now, and we're seeing him.
So now Centennial looking to punch it in here and get the opening score of the game. Brown's gotten into a little bit of a rhythm this possession. Haven't really seen many gives to the running back Taylor yet. They'll opt to throw again. Brown. And it looks like it's picked off by a D lineman, and here he comes. And he will be brought down, and another pick for Brown, this time inside the 10. That's very tough for Centennial.
I'm not sure what happened there, but I believe it might have got tipped there, maybe hit off someone.
That'll be Jacob Porcelato with the pick.
Not really sure what happened there, but that's 3 possessions and 3 interceptions for Daniel Brown.
Very rough start to the game for Centennial, but Lourdes' offense has not punished them for that whatsoever. They will start now just over the 35.
Great job by Lourdes D there, getting that interception. Not really sure what happened there.
Looks like it'll be kept and wrapped up just before the 40. That was St. Hilaire with his own run.
I believe that was about a 3-yard gain.
Number 11 on the carry, he will pick up 3 yards. Second down.
2nd and 7. And I believe Lourdes' offense has just been straight 2 and out so far as well.
Yeah, I've punted on every possession. Have not picked up a first down, I don't believe yet.
St. Hilaire looking to change that. Second and 7 now for St. Hilaire, dropping back, feeling the pressure, rolling out now. He's got a little bit of room, looking for an option, and he's got a man down at the 50. He will be wrapped up and down at about the 40-yard line.
St. Hilaire doing getting pressured a lot so far. That time able to scramble out and find a man on the run. Great job there.
Looks like that was a slot back. Ethan Bizjack, big first down for Lourdes as they finally get over their side of the field.
Oh, and that's so hard for DBs to cover a receiver for that long. Great job there by St. Hilaire to get out of the pocket and find his man.
Centennial's D-line has been having a fantastic game, though, so far.
Almost had the sack there, just couldn't get it, and nice play by St. Hilaire.
That was Andrew Riley. He literally had Hilaire, just couldn't grab onto him, escaped that tackle, and picked up a big gain. So bring St. Hilaire over the sidelines. Have a quick talk.
Not sure if a timeout was called.
I mean, Lourdes' offense is stalled early, but if they could just get in field goal range, just get the first amount of points on the board, get a little bit of confidence, and maybe they could turn it back on.
Going against the wind, though, you got to take that into account. So they're going to want to probably get up to the 25.
We'll see what St. Hilaire can do. The Centennial D-line, I mean, I've given them a lot of credit. They just got to keep doing what they're doing.
They keep beating this Lourdes O-line that easily. St. Hilaire's going to have a rough night.
So for this D10 season, who do you think has got, you know, the best team, most complete team, and looks to win it all this year?
I believe Centennial is a very good team and can easily win all of D10, but also St. James, who haven't seen them play yet, but they are 3-0. So I'd like to see them play. We'll have them next Friday.
Here we go. St. Hilaire is ready once again. Drops back, looking for an option. He's got his man. It's complete, and that's another first down for Lourdes. That was Kenneth.
Kenneth with a nice grab there. The DB all over him. And just what a catch there. And they move the chains once again.
Another first down for Lourdes, getting close to that 25-yard mark that you said they should be at, hopefully to get a field goal with this wind. It looks like it's calmed down quite a bit, though, than it was earlier in warm-up.
Oh, yeah, when we were sitting here at warm-up, the wind was blowing hard.
Here's St. Hilaire. Looking for DeCorso, and
nearly picked off there.
Nearly picked. It looks like he was kind of forcing that ball to DeCorso.
Oh, yeah, definitely forcing that ball down in the end zone. Threw DeCorso a bit short there, but I think that would have been cut off there by the defender.
I was watching Lourdes play earlier against BM. It looks like DeCorso was just the option that St. Hilaire always went to if you couldn't find anybody.
Yeah, DeCorso's a very good player, and we've seen that so far in this game, already having an interception.
It'll be 2nd and 10 now after the incompletion. Now looking on the right side of the field, looks like trouble. It's tipped up and incomplete. And now it looks like the field goal unit will be coming out here.
I believe a timeout was called.
Or is that the end of
the
the first?
End of the quarter, my bad.
I mean, that benefits Lourdes because now they'll be kicking with the wind.
Oh, definitely that's going to benefit Lourdes. They will switch field.
So at the end of the first quarter, scoreless, but we have had Centennial in the red zone, but just not an ideal start for Daniel Brown.
Yeah, right now we've seen Lourdes' defense ball out here. Three interceptions on 3 Centennial possessions. But yet their offense hasn't really been able to do much.
Yeah, this is the first sustained drive, and it was all pretty much, what, 2 or 3 passes?
Yeah, 2 or 3 plays even that just brought them down here. Haven't really seen the run game much, but from the amount of pressure that the Cent D-line's got on them so far, I don't think they really want to run the ball.
Yeah, I mean, St. Hilaire has no time in the pocket.
And they were passing into the wind that quarter. Well, against the wind. So that's the fact that they went and passed it more times than they ran it in that quarter. Just shows you how much they trust in their passing game compared to their running game so far. And we've seen the same from Cent. The only time they've really run the ball is on sweeps. So I'm guessing they're going to stick with the passing game, but they have thrown 3 interceptions.
And it looks like they will not line up to take this field goal. They will be going for it here on 3rd and 10. I was about to say it would be about a 33-yard field goal. They'll draw back. Throwing is St. Hilaire. That's nearly caught by DeCorso.
And there is a flag right there.
It looks like the Lourdes defense is staying out there.
I believe that flag will be against them.
Both Centennial players there looking like they're playing the ball, and just DeCorso had it.
Oh, DeCorso could have easily caught that ball. I don't think a Cent defender got a hand on that one. And that's actually going to back up Lourdes, it seems. See where they spot this ball.
Looks like Centennial's offense is coming back on the field now.
Still not really sure who that penalty was against.
You think Lourdes will regret going for it there?
Depends. We haven't really seen their kicker so far, so clearly the coach doesn't really trust the kicker in that situation, so they went for it.
They were going into the wind. It felt like good conditions to kick that one, and it's been low scoring early.
Yeah, low scoring. We've seen Cent's offense be able to drive downfield. This will be their furthest back starting point.
Yeah, all 3 of their first possessions were starting near midfield, and Brown will have a lot of field to march his team down, as he will look to call his own number himself here on first. Brown will not escape that set of tackles, and looks like he picks up, if anything, 1 or 2.
Yeah, nice job there by Lourdes tracking that ball, running it down, and getting the tackle.
Again, you have 2 on the play, second down.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and about 9 from Cent's own 28-yard line.
See if Cent runs the ball a bit more this quarter because they are going against the wind.
No one back there in the backfield for Centennial. Brown will look to call his own number once again. He's got a few decent blocks and will pick up a first and quite a bit more now he's at midfield. And he will be wrapped up, getting onto Lourdes' side of the field, and a good run by Brown.
A huge gain there. I believe that was around a 31-yard gain. Nice job by Brown. Got some good blocks from his teammates. I'm sure he'll thank them.
Receivers definitely did a good job as he comes back on the field with a fresh set of downs now in Lourdes territory. We've been talking about Cent's D-line. It's been a little bit of an opposite story for Lourdes' D-line.
Yeah, haven't really been able to do much. Cent's O-line doing a good job of protecting Daniel Brown.
That will be a run for Cent on first. Looks like he picked up a few, maybe 3 or 4.
Decent there in first down. I think they got a pickup of about 5 there actually by Sam Taylor.
22 on the carry, home pickup, 3 yards, second down.
So it looks like it was a pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Brown in the Centennial offense.
Yeah, Cent going away from their passing game on this drive so far.
Another play action, sorry, fooled me to Taylor. That'll be caught, and they will move the sticks. A nice move. That's Davis as he's wrapped up inside the 35.
Very elusive there. Drake Davis, hard to take down.
He will be brought down to the 33-yard line. Move the chains one more time for Spurs.
So it looks like it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 32 for Centennial, and Lourdes' defense has got to make a stand. They've come up big the last 3 possessions, though.
Yeah, Lourdes D, 3 interceptions on 3 possessions. We've talked about this. And Brown just can't afford to throw another interception here.
All the great ones do have short-term memory, though. He's got to forget about those other picks and be confident in himself as he calls his own number one more time and will not get by St. Hilaire as he wraps him up for, looks like, a loss.
About 6 there. I think he lost 6.
Number 3 on the carry.
So this will be 2nd down. They're going to need a big gain here. Even if they don't get the first down, we talked about Ben Lane kicking from the 40 already. Saw that today in warm-up. So if they can pick up about maybe 7 yards here.
Wind's calmed down as well. Here's Brown. Looking deep. The Wind looked to catch that as DeCorso looks to make a play on that one. But it'll end up incomplete, and we'll see what Cent does in third. There is a flag.
I believe that's going to be on that push on DeCorso after the play. Unnecessary roughness, but let's see. I could be wrong. I believe it's going to be against Lourdes.
Looks like that was just a free play, as it will be 2nd once again. No, it will be 3rd, so not sure what the flag was. Looks like holding on Cent.
Yeah, it must be on Cent, because there'd be no reason for Centennial to decline a penalty in this situation.
And it will be Lane coming out here for the Spartans. And it looks like they will set up to punt. See if another fake is going on now.
Doesn't look like they're going to fake this. Might try to pin Lourdes back here. Maybe go for the Rouge.
That punt will sit inside the 5. They'll look to return it and will get a few yards, getting inside the 15 to about the 17-yard line.
Decent return there. Got it at about the 5. But nice job by Cent not letting them break a big play there.
So now Lourdes' offense steps back out in the field. You see DeCorso and Hilaire just always out there. Special teams, offense, defense, doesn't matter. They're just staying on the field.
Yeah, they have not come off yet. Not even to get a breath.
That's why I think Hilaire, when they called timeout earlier, he just wanted to take as long as possible with that water break because he's been out there for a while.
Oh, definitely him and Zach DeCorso have been out there for a while.
So still no score here in the second quarter. A few chances for each team. Now, Lourdes' offense is pinned fairly deep. We'll see if they can get out of their own end. It'll be a sweep now. Running is, I believe, Bizjack as he's brought down for, it looks like, only a gain of 1 or 2.
Leave Sam Cross there with the tackle. Nice job coming across the field to make that tackle.
8 on the carry, brought down at the 19-yard line.
So a small gain of only 2. And it'll be second down.
See if Lourdes passes the ball here. Their passing game has been pretty effective so far on second down. Let's see if they go to that again.
Hilaire rolling to his left. He will come up throwing. It's Bizjack. It's complete on the far side, and he will spin out of bounds just before their own 50. A nice pickup there for Hilaire.
Yeah, from I believe their own. I believe that was their 50. Well, sorry, their 20, all the way up to the 49. Big play there by Lourdes, and they needed that.
Ball will be spotted at, it looks like, the 46. And now Lourdes back in midfield. Not many real methodical, thought-out drives, just big completions on second down for Lourdes.
Oh yeah, Lourdes been just converting on second down, doing a nice job in the passing game.
They will run it and will pick up quite a few of first. And just a bit more, I believe that was Lucas Mamalidi with the carry.
12 yards there. That's their first big run of the game. See if they run here on first down, which I'm guessing they will.
So now inside Centennial's half. They will run once again with Mamalidi, trying to truck through a few tackles. Will be stopped short just at about the 47, it looks like.
Yeah, 3-yard gain it seemed to be there. Not a terrible gain on first down, but they're going to have to pick up 7 here now.
And on the carry, a gain of 6.
We'll spot it at the 46, it looks like.
So a gain of about 6 actually there. It's a really nice run. Now 4 to go.
We'll see if St. Hilaire could pick it up now. Play action, and he has nowhere to go. Spins out of it, actually, and finally will be wrapped up. I mean, that was a great move, but Lourdes' O-line is not helping him at all.
I can't believe he got out of that. Nice job by the Centennial D-line not to give up on that play after they didn't bring him down the first time. And yeah, that O-line just collapsed there.
Centennial just doing whatever they want out there on the line.
It's going to be 3rd, and it's hard to tell when Lourdes brings on their special teams because about 7 of the same players are always on.
Yeah, Centennial's bench is a lot deeper if you look over there than Lourdes is for sure. There is a flag down. The punt into the wind will go deep, stop, and go out at about the 3-yard line. Good job to pin him. And it looks like the flag, no, it's not picked up. It's still out there.
Penalty is against Centennial, I believe.
Will be declined. Or will it? No, sorry. Looks like they'll go again.
I think it was on Lourdes, a false start there.
False start in Lourdes.
So they will punt again. Thought the ref signaled that that was declined, but...
Well, we'll see if St. Hilaire could do the same from just 5 yards back.
Yeah, good kick last time. Getting it all the way down to the 3, which would have pinned Cent.
So St. Hilaire, he's had a good set of punts, and we'll see if he could keep it going. I mean, the game I was watching against BM, he was not really punting that well. Only netting like 20 yards per punt.
So you can get a good one here. The wind's picking back up again. Might carry this one a bit. And yeah, right there you saw the Cent player jump.
Free play. Another flag out there. St. Hilaire is still going and is pushed out of bounds just short of the first down marker.
After the ball snap, 11 goes for Ron, brings up first down. A flag on the play, and look offside defense, we'll see.
Definitely offside on the defense there.
Was a second flag as well.
That might have been against Lourdes, that second flag. Maybe a block in the back.
Refs are talking about it. We'll see if they run another punt. And so as it looks,
See where that ball is going to be spotted.
it looks like Lourdes will have a fresh set of downs.
And that's just unfortunate for Cent there. Had them punting. And then 2 penalties, and now Lourdes has a first down. Deep in Centennial's territory.
Down near, what, the 22? I mean, that's big for Lourdes. Now they could punch one in before the half.
Got a new set of downs also here.
Another chance here for St. Hilaire and the Lourdes offense. Rolling now to his right on the near side. Looking to get rid of it. It's intercepted here. Big for Centennial down the sidelines. He steps out. And that's Hadi Al-Miari for a pick for Cent. And, I mean, that's what the Cent defense needed, as Lourdes looked to be gifted an opportunity, and it's right back.
St. Hilaire there definitely forced that ball.
Is down, though, and
it looks like it's going to...
Well, yeah, you see Al-Miari holding his head.
It's disappointing because he just made a big play there.
Now it looks like Cent's offense. It looks like it was just on the return.
Yeah, on
because
the
Brown's
return
still
there, the
coming
flag
out.
might have been.
So now after all that, Cent's pretty close to where they would have been if that first punt would have stood pinned back behind their own 10.
Let's see what Cent can do.
Looks like just under 3 minutes left here in the second quarter.
I feel like Cent has to pass this ball, but they don't want to pass it in. Well, we've seen Brown turn it over 3 times already, so let's see if they run. But if you're realistically thinking the coach wants to pass it but just can't right now with 3 picks already.
Well, you don't have Taylor in the backfield as he's spread out.
See if they go with another sweep here, maybe a screen pass.
No.
And that ball is caught, and wow, Drake Davis had a lot of room after spinning off that tackle, and it looks like he'll be pushed out at about the 35, and a good gain for Cent to start off their drive.
That's Brown's favorite target so far in this game, Drake Davis, and he's shown us why. Picking up another huge first down for Centennial.
Okay. Oh, no, plug that in.
Let's see if the team can score before the half.
Also, nice job there by Drake Davis to get out of bounds, which stops the clock.
Now we'll see Taylor in the backfield. And it will be a play action. Here's Brown, and he will look to try to get off 2 tackles, and he is brought down, and that'll be second.
Yeah, no gain there. Nice job by Brown to fight, making sure he doesn't lose yards. The Lourdes D-line there doing a nice job of tracking him down.
Looks like it'll be about 2nd and 10. Sweenerton now coming in to the game for Centennial. Nobody in the backfield with Brown. Everyone's spread out. And he had a receiver, that's El Miari, that would have moved the sticks, but he's had trouble holding on to the ball. He's dropped a few passes.
Yeah, Hadi Alamari had that ball right in his hands and just dropped that one. He's another one of those players that plays both sides of the ball, playing safety for Centennial, and just got that ball back for them. And it looks like they will punt it away.
Did hold on to that interception, couldn't hold on to that catch, which would have moved the sticks.
Again, they're huddling on the punt.
They've huddled on, I think, every punt so far, though. As here's Ben Lane.
I wouldn't really be surprised if they fake that punt again, though. Seeing last time it worked so well, Lane didn't get touched for at least 15 yards.
Looks like it'll be time, or Lourdes will call, I believe, their second timeout. So with about 2 minutes left, I mean, with both offenses stalling, I mean, it looks like we're not really going to see any scoring in the first half.
It looks like we're going to go scoreless in this first half.
We'll see how Lane can flip the field. Now here's Lane. Good job by Cent to hold off as...
Nice punt coverage there by Centennial.
Lane had so much time to punt that ball. Looks like he just took, waited, stepped into that and let it go. Looks like he had quite a few seconds.
Let's see if Lourdes is going to come out pass heavy here with only 2 minutes to go.
And if they do, I mean, they've got to target DeCorso. He's been the guy that they've always gone to.
We'll start this possession at their own 45.
Exact same formation as it's been all game for the Lourdes offense. And they will give to Mamalidi, who will pick up, looks like a modest gain of about 5 or 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6 on that play. Not sure where they're going to spot the ball, but a decent gain.
Lourdes is starting to get the running game going now. As earlier in the game, they've been very reliant on their passing offense, but Mamalidi has gotten a few touches now at running back.
Yeah, passing the ball a lot at the beginning of the game. That Centennial D-line was playing outstanding. But now seeming to go to the running game a bit more.
Here's Jack St. Hilaire. Comes up throwing, and it looks like that was Porcelato, the tight end, that just didn't even see the ball coming.
Yeah, I think he was just getting rid of it there. Third down, and again, like I said before, you don't know if Lourdes is good when they bring on their special teams because they only change about 5 players.
So now with the ball at their own 50, we'll see how St. Hilaire can flip the field. St. Hilaire will punt. It'll go, look to go at about the 22, maybe the 24 is where they'll spot it.
Decent kick there. Now let's see what Cent can do with 1 minute and 36 seconds to go.
They've got to get something cooking because, I mean, I don't think they have a lot of confidence in Brown right now.
When Brown goes to Drake Davis, it seems like it's working because Davis, yards after catch are ridiculous so far in this game. And also running that sweep to Davis has worked a lot, well, very good for them so far.
So now Brown looking to lead his team down the field and get a score before halftime. And like you said, he's going to have to go to guys like Davis as some of his other options. He's had a few drops, as I believe Viveros had a drop on a potential first down. Almiari had one as well. Brown will call his own number and will get just about 2 or 3, it looks like, if that. As that did work earlier for a big gain, but they will be stopped as Lourdes read that one.
Yeah, just didn't get the blocks that time. Small little gain there by Brown.
Second down now and about 9 or 10. They'll come up throwing. It'll be Davis, I believe, with a nice move, picking up the first.
What a nice move there. Had nowhere to run there.
He has
found a way to get that first. Impressive play there by Drake Davis.
That DB covering has been put on skates 2 or 3 times this game.
Lourdes had 5 tacklers in the vicinity, and Davis somehow picked up that first down. And the funny thing is, he's not the biggest guy, he's just so elusive and quick.
So now seeing Brown, knowing that the success has been throwing to Davis, let's see if he uses it a little bit more. He'll take it himself and will be wrapped up for nothing, it looks like.
There was a hole there, and I'm not sure who that was, but they closed it real quick.
Number 3 picks up enough to move the chains over a first down this part with a minute and 11 seconds remaining.
First down here for Centennial. Here's Brown rolling out to his right. He's got a completion. That's Ness, and he is wrapped up now. And we're under the 1 minute mark here.
58 seconds to go here. See if Cent can put a drive together.
5 on the catch, brought down at 42
They can always lean back on that kicker having a booming leg. 58 seconds. Clock is now running as the ball spotted. Here's Brown. Looking, it's caught. Ness once again. He won't get out of bounds. And the clock will stop until the ball is spotted. Looks like they'll say he was down at about the 45, and it'll be second down. Or actually, no, they will pick up the first, sorry. Here's Brown now on first, has Taylor in the backfield. Now feeling the pressure, trying to get out of bounds. He does get out of bounds.
He got 2 on there. Nice job there. Had no options. Didn't force it this time.
Under 30 seconds now. They're going to have to come up with a big play if they want to get any points at the end of this half.
And it will be Leward's ball to start off the third quarter, so let's see if they're going to try and score here. Maybe push it, maybe throw a ball deep here, get their kicker in range.
Looks like Lourdes will use their final timeout.
Yeah, give the defense a bit of a rest, because a lot of those guys, like we've talked about, have played all game for Lourdes.
I think they're going to take a shot now, knowing that they have to get down the field.
I believe it's second down, and I think they will take a shot down the field here. Like we said, they only get to about the 30-35 and let their kicker do his thing.
Kicking into the wind, looks like it's picked up a little bit now here in the late second quarter. Hasn't really scared Centennial's passing offenses. Brown has dropped back pretty much every time this possession. Taylor in the backfield with him for this second down. 2nd and 9 now. Trying to pick up this first and get over midfield. It's Brown looking at the sideline. Sweenerton, it's caught. And it looks like he got a foot in, marked just shy of the first down marker.
I'd go for this here. And there, if Daniel Brown had just looked to the left of his field, he had Drake Davis wide open there. But instead, still making a nice play, getting about a gain of 8.
It's at Centennial's 53.
And they will go for it here on 3rd down.
3rd and 2 now. Here's Brown. Looking deep, tipped and incomplete. And he had an easy first down to Almiari on the sidelines. A little bit of a check down, would have picked up 4. Could have stepped out of bounds, but they will turn over. Now let's see if Lourdes can take a shot.
Yeah, Lourdes has got 17 seconds here. Maybe they will take a shot downfield. We've seen a couple of big gains in their gains in their passing game, so let's see if they try to go deep here.
Just to note as well, I believe Lourdes is out of timeouts, though. So if they were to get a pickup and look to set up a field goal, they'll have to do it quickly, as the clock will start rolling once the ball is spotted. 16.8 showing on the clock here at Alumni, and we will see what Lourdes can do in the dying stages of this first half. St. Hilaire play action. Lots of pressure and brought right down as Cent's D-line showing that they could get to the quarterback, and St. Hilaire is thrown down now. 9 seconds left.
Yeah, Hilaire just got pressured right off the bat there on the play action. Couldn't really do anything. Nice job to secure the football, though, and not give up a turnover.
9 seconds left here in the first half. And they will just let the clock run out, it looks like. They will get the last play, sorry.
A beautiful buzzer means it is halftime. The score out. Never mind.
And they will just need the ball.
So now that will conclude the half. Nothing here at the half. I mean, both teams just couldn't get anything offensively.
And we will go away shortly, but there will be the first episode of Rise as One.
Documentary of the Griffins football team. So we will cut to that for halftime, and we'll be back for third quarter action. Don't go away.
it's incredible. You know, just kind of feeling that buzz of everybody being back in the building, kind of feeling that energy of everybody getting ready for training camp. It's special. I'm excited, and I guess to start, I want to say that, guys, it's such a privilege and it's such an honor to be able to go through this journey with you guys. I look at this year, I kind of look at the talent that we have, the character that we have in this room, and especially the leadership that we have in this room, and I say to myself, we have such an incredible opportunity. We've got something very, very special here, and it's about to start, and for you young guys that haven't been through it before, it's going to be intense. It's going to be one of the toughest things you've ever done in your life, but if you commit to it, it's going to be one of the most rewarding things you will ever do. So welcome to the 2018 training camp.
You can't leave anything on the table. Hey, you gotta put everything into this shit. Hey, because you can't get this season back. And you want to leave as a champion, so you have to put the right foot forward. Yeah. Hey, every single time you step on the field, hey, it just can't be for nothing. Trust me, you guys put too much hard work in. Too many people have sacrificed their lives to be here. Okay, trust me, there's a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes that nobody's seen that now you guys have to put together. Okay, we're gonna rise above today and rise as one.
Rise one!
For our first practice, it was crazy. It was fast tempo, just how I like it. It wasn't a surprise for me how the tempo was. It was fast. The players here are very good, talented guys, and I was excited to compete. Just having that feeling of wearing my helmet again, you know, it got me excited, and I was hyped. I'm getting ready to make plays and do my thing on the field, you know, so it was good. And after like half of the practice, I went from team 5 to team 3 on the bat, and I was like, wow, like things are really rolling fast and fast and fast, so I gotta get in my playbook more often, you know, I gotta play faster, you know, and it was just a boost. It was an encouragement for me, and so the first day was good.
Go, hard! Backside! Hey, watch the quarterback! He's gone, right? Woo! That's it! There you go, Gabriel.
Camp's going great. It's getting a little joyride. Nice breeze right here. Well, we're just getting prepped for practice number 2. It's gonna be a good one.
I think that I've done pretty good in the first couple of days of camp. I think I just need to work on, you know, my route combinations, the playbook a little bit more. I think I need to work out on my technique and the speed of getting inside and outside of routes. And I think if I do that, then I'll have a good shot.
No, I'm just going outside relief and then go. Just one step.
Go, side!
We don't stop. We're going all out, all out. Okay. Rise as one, baby.
Let's go!
Oh, no, you gotta use the one hand.
Okay.
Front, are we going to be a bit softer and softer and softer? Those
We're just at practice, and coaches wanted to surprise us with a little Hawaiian themed day, so we had a nice short practice, relax the body a little bit. It's been a tough camp, but
Captain right here.
I love what we say here, rise as one, you know what I mean? We want to go into that together. We want to build a championship team, you know, together. And that's what I think the guys here are bringing. Like what we're doing today, like the Hawaii, the shirts and whatnot, like that's great. That's a part of it. It builds something, you know. It builds comfort into the young ones that are coming. You know what I mean. So I really think that's promising for us, and it's going to lead us to big things.
I think going to Laval is probably one of the greatest feelings that I could feel, especially just coming as the first year out of high school, getting the chance to go and travel with the team to Laval. That means a lot, and I'm doing this to make my family proud, and I want to make everybody that knows me and around me, and my coaches, my teachers, I want to make everybody proud and show them that they've raised me as a person.
To be honest, I just want to show that I can play. And do my thing on the field. That's the only thing I want to do. I'm going on that bus, and getting down to Quebec and showing that I can play ball.
Ready for game time, baby. It's prime time, baby.
Well, I think definitely the whole vibe around training camp, and it's so fun, man. I'm having, I think this is the most fun I've had in a long time. So playing football. Last year we were a team, but I think it was a lot of individuals within that team, and I think this year we're really trying to come together as a team and show, because we have a lot of capable players and a lot of talent, but we just kind of need to gel together and really trust each other, and so that we can be able to beat these tough teams and perform.
What I'm really hyped about is how we're gonna look in this new life. It's a new level for me. It's a new game for me. I'm gonna start. I'm nervous, but it's a good nervous. You know what I mean? And I'm ready. I just want to go out there and shine. You know what I mean? Shine and have the trust of the players, trust of the coaches, and also it's gonna help me, build up my trust in myself.
I think that if I just give it my all and know the playbook and study hard, that I will get my shot, because I know it'll take a while to reach my shot, but I know I will eventually get my shot, and all of the OUA and the CIS will see that.
Let's go! Get it, boys. Get it, boys. Run 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Run squad.
So I did a lot of thinking. I said, what can we do to positively change the focus, right? and get everybody moving in the right direction in a positive way. And then what I came with, as I said, we need a new theme. And I know a lot of you guys have seen it. It's up on the hill. It's on social media. But the theme that we settled on was Rise as One. Okay, and Rise as One is going to be this year's theme. And Rise as One can mean a lot of different things. Okay, and I'm going to talk about what it means to me. But what I challenge you guys with is don't just see it as the sign on the hill. Take it, think about it, and find a way that it resonates with you. It's the only way something like that has any meaning is if you find a way to make it meaningful.
And it looks like we're back here for the second half of play. Hope you guys enjoyed the Rise as One first episode there of the Griffins University football team. Ben Lane to kick it off here for Centennial. And we'll see, it looks like DeCorso and looks like Kenneth are back there. Kicking into the wind, DeCorso. It'll stop actually before DeCorso. It'll be picked up by Kenneth, who is trying to get a return going, and he'll be wrapped up down just before the 20, and that's where this Lourdes offense will start off this second half.
No scoring so far in this game. A defensive battle so far. Both teams have had some pretty nice drives, but nothing to show for it yet.
A few times field goal unit could have been on the field.
But with this win, do you really want to be kicking field goals?
We'll see if Lourdes can pick up the first points of the game on the opening drive of the second half. St. Hilaire will start off this drive. Finally, he gets some rest along with DeCorso as well.
Been playing that formation all game.
They'll hand the ball off. It's Mamalidi, flag out there as he'll be stopped forward progress. Looks like for no gain. Penalty will be holding on the offense.
That's going to push them back even more.
So we'll replay first down. 1st and 20 now.
This could be huge here for Centennial if they can get a stop here and make Lourdes punt. They'll have some pretty good field position to start off the quarter.
First and 20 for St. Hilaire. Let's see if Centennial can get back to their ways of pressuring the quarterback. Dropping back now, looking for DeCorso. It's complete, and he's wrapped up at about the 23-yard line. A good little gain, but still short about 7 of the first down sticks.
There's a huge gain there, about 13 yards, but not good enough to get the first. Still about 7 to go.
So a good pickup for Lourdes. 2nd and 7 upcoming.
They needed that play there, so now 7 yards to go. Let's see where they go with the ball this time.
I took the Flames last night against my Canucks. Good guy, betting against his team.
He'll look to Bizjack, and he will get to the 30 and a first down for Lourdes, which is big after that holding call.
Yeah, it all started with that play to DeCorso for 13, and then that one was for about 8. Nice job there by Lourdes.
So it looks like it'll be a pickup of 7, and they will start with the ball on their own 30 for this fresh set of downs.
Are you guys good?
Lourdes taking their time out here on offense. Now St. Hilaire drops back. Is looking over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Keith Kenneth. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I believe that was a nice deflection there from I believe, Lucas Cross. Nice play there. Sorry, Sam Cross. Nice break up there.
Second and 10 here for St. Hilaire. Both receivers will roll out to the far side. Dropping back, looking, had Bizjack wide open over the middle, overthrew him, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
I don't think Bizjack was really expecting the ball. Hadn't finished his route yet, and the ball came. He just wasn't expecting that.
Here's the Lures special team unit, pretty similar to their offense, and kicking into the wind. We'll see how St. Hilaire does. Had a few good punts earlier.
Yeah, when he's kicking into the wind, he hasn't been kicking bad. We haven't really seen him kick against the wind, so let's see how he does here.
Bad snap.
And that was a
very
kick.
bad punt. Jeez. I mean, can't blame him with the snap, but looks like they'll start at the 45. Great field position, and maybe we'll finally see a score in this game.
Yeah, that was a terrible snap, but you got to do a better job of kicking that away.
Everything that could have gone bad in that punt, at least it didn't get blocked or something like that, as Centennial will start at the 45.
I think that punt literally went 11 yards, so great field position here by Centennial.
Yeah, that's not the way you flip the field, especially kicking with the wind, but we'll see if Brown can recover after his first half blunders. 3 interceptions, a rough way, especially in his first 3 possessions. And they'll start in the ground. It's Taylor who was met and stopped for a pickup of about 3 or 4.
Huge impact there, a couple of big bodies colliding. You could hear that one all the way up here. Nice gain of 3 though by Sam Taylor.
A tough 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 7. We'll see what Brown can do here for the offense. You don't want to stall out, especially after being gifted this field position.
See where they go with the ball.
Nobody in the backfield here for the purple and gold. Brown takes the snap. Looking over the middle, incomplete, nearly intercepted. That was Jacob Porcelato that broke that up. He had a pick earlier.
Yeah, nearly had that there. He's at the middle linebacker position there. Almost had that. Probably could have taken that to the house.
So here is Ben Lane. Ball spotted at the 42. Let's see if he could pin him deep.
Could easily go for the Rouge here. We've seen this guy have a huge lag.
Punting against the wind, though.
Last time they were around this field position, he punted it, I believe, to the 5. Let's see if he can get that a bit deeper.
We have seen them pull a fake. No trickery here as he will punt.
There's going to be a flag there.
That's picked up. It'll be Kenneth who is wrapped up just over the 20-yard line at about the 21. The flag looks to be against Centennial.
Unnecessary roughness, I believe, is the call. Here comes Cent's defense.
I mean, no offense has really gotten going in this game.
I've seen a couple of nice drives that just turned into nothing. But realistically, you only have 2 plays to get something done, because on 3rd, most of the time you got to punt.
We're going to use 2 players on the field for the Lures, then we'll drive it back another 10 yards.
So yeah, that was too many players in the field for Centennial.
So they're going to retry this punt. Surprised that didn't get declined, because a lot can go wrong on a punt.
They didn't even get pinned back. They had it all right. Like they, what, the 21 they returned it to?
I believe they were at the 21 last time. They started at around the 15, so.
Nearly blocked by St. Hilaire. picked up. It's Kenneth. They will get, it looks like, a little bit better field position as it'll be spun out to the 36, about the 37-yard line. All right return.
Yeah, return of about 12, maybe 11. That was nearly blocked, though.
St. Hilaire, yeah, was right there.
The quarterback doing it all, special teams and on defense.
Now he's back out on offense.
I believe he has an interception on defense also.
He does. Him, DeCorso, and I believe it's Porcelato all with the picks. And now he'll be under center for this Lourdes offense.
And the funny thing is, he's their kicker too, so he is literally doing it all out here.
Drops back, throwing now. It looks like DeCorso has it. Brought down at about the 41 to the 40. Big pickup now for Lourdes.
What a throw there, and DeCorso just elevating and finding that ball. What a catch there.
I keep thinking it's underthrown, but the wind just takes it. It looks like just above the heads of the Centennial defensive backs, and it just goes into DeCorso's hands. Great pickup. And let's see if this Lourdes offense can get cooking.
That looked pretty easy from DeCorso there. He just jumped up, grabbed that ball with what looked like with ease.
And throw is just high and out of the reach of Kenneth. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. St. Hilaire is getting a little bit more time in the pocket than he was earlier.
In the first quarter, he was just getting torched. But his O-line seemed to pick it up. Maybe we're sleeping coming out of the gate, but now they're doing a great job of protecting him. Well, I wouldn't say a great job, an all right job of protecting him.
Much improved from the first quarter, at least.
Yeah.
Give them that, as it'll be 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Setting up in this I formation every single time.
St. Hilaire under center. Ooh, looks like, I don't know whether it's thrown to Bizjack or to Corso, but it ends up in between them in no man's land over the middle, and that'll bring up 3rd.
Let's see if they punt.
They will bring their special teams unit on.
Here, anything will be better than that last punt, so let's see if they can get more than 11 yards this time.
Be tough not to.
It was a bad snap. Can't blame that all on the kicker. See if they can get just a better, all-around better punt this time.
And that one looks to be all right, as they will spot it at the, looks like the 10.
Done a nice job of pinning them back today. Sens had some times where they're pinned at their own 5 and have had to march up the field.
Now let's see if Brown can march up the field. His offense, I mean, hasn't had that much success either. Now here's Brown. He'll take it himself. Got a few blocks. Got some room. A flag down.
Hold there. I believe the hold was on. Yeah, I think Sen's gonna get a hold on DeCorso. And then I believe there's a
second flag.
Lourdes there at the end of the play. So let's see what happens.
So it will be first down. They get a new set of downs as with 5 minutes left in the third quarter, the offenses have still not been shown at all this game.
Defensive showcase still 0-0 late into the third quarter. Will be first down here.
The give to Taylor.
But a gain of 7 it looked like from up here.
And it looks like somebody on Centennial's knocked up. Uh, 61 Mason Fan. He will get back up on his.
Second down here. Let's see if they can get the first down. If not, for sure, you got to think they got to punt.
Oh yeah, pinned way deep. Especially kicking against or punting against the wind. It's going to be tough to flip the field, but they're going to have to punt.
By the windows, I'm pretty much 0 penalties.
Looks like we will have
an injury timeout. 61 still down. I believe Mason Fan.
Looks like he will get back up and will be helped on his walk back to the sideline.
Good to see him get up and walking on, I believe, his leg, ankle, something.
Something in the lower body is. Looks like he's got a little bit of a limp going, but nothing too serious.
Yeah, able to walk off. Should see him back in the game soon.
Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have that one.
As now he will watch as his team has a second down and 10, it looks like, coming up. Or sorry, actually, Taylor had a good pickup on first. It should be second and about 5 as the ball spotted at the 20. High snap. Play action now. Brown.
There's a huge hole there for Brown.
Oh, he's got lots of space, and now he's down near midfield. Still with lots of room. Down to the 30 on the sideline. Still going. And down at the 10. Big pickup for Brown. Flag now is down, though.
About a 90-yard, I mean an 80-yard run.
We had his own 20 all the way down to the 10. What a great run.
But there is a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to come all the way back. The first big play of the game, and that's going to come back, and that's a shame. Actually, they're going to place it at the spot of the foul. I believe a block in the back there.
Still unfortunate because
they were down at the 10 and they were in field goal range. But now they will be at the, I believe, the ball will be placed at the 45, so.
That's very unfortunate. You just want to see some points, especially late in the third quarter.
We're still 0-0. No team has really been able to move the ball up the field, and that was a huge game by Daniel Brown.
So now Centennial's going to have to get up the field once again. A great run by Brown.
And still a pretty nice run. He gained about 25 yards still with the penalty. Initially, it was about an 80-yard run.
So Centennial will sit up 45-yard line on their own. Sorry, 45, as that's nearly picked off. DeCorso came in with a head of steam looking to jump that route. It'll fall incomplete.
Now another second down here. 2nd and 10. Let's see what they can do here. You got to think this is a passing down here.
For sure, 2nd and 10. As Taylor hasn't really gained many first downs. He's gone for about 5 or 6 yards per run, but
he's been doing a nice job on first down, just giving it to him, and he's picking up 5 yards about every time.
No one in the backfield. A bobbled sweep it looked like, but now Davis will pick up a first down, maybe just a bit short.
I don't know
not
if he
sure.
picked that up, but if he's a yard short, if you're sent, you got to go for this. You got to think.
Referee saying third. Looks like he'll be down at Centennial's 53.
If I'm Centennial, I'm going for this.
And we see the special teams is staying on the sidelines, and Centennial is going to go for it. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Could see a screen pass, maybe a run right up the middle. 2 yards to go.
Possibly even Brown calling his own number again.
Yeah, Brown's done a great job of running the ball. Because we saw just on this possession about an 80-yard run.
And he'll take and look to sneak for the first down, picking up actually quite a few yards. Looked like 7 as he went down inside.
Yeah, started in the shotgun there. Then went right down. Took the ball and drove that for about 7 yards.
It'll be spotted at the Lourdes, looks like 51-ish yard line. And that's a big first down as Sense offense is finally starting to click. Here's Brown for the Spartans under center. He'll keep it himself once again. Goes off the tackle, now on the near side.
Big block by Drake Davis.
That's DeCorso that was on the receiving end of that block. He took one there, as looks like he went out at about the 45, Brown did. Looks like he picked up 6, maybe 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Brown's doing a nice job of running this ball. Sometimes they go for no gain, but on this possession, he's been gaining a lot of yards, keeping it himself.
It'll be Sweenerton coming in for Maddie. Or sorry, Sweenerton coming out for Maddie. And we'll see what the Spartans can do here on second. 2nd and short now here for Brown in the offense. The give to Taylor. He will, looks like picks up the first down with the stretch of the arm.
Okay, looks like he just got that. Let's see where the spot the ball, and he's going to be short here. So 3rd, and they're going to go for it again.
Think Brown sneaks it in, or sneaks it for a first?
Yeah, let's see if they use that same play they did before. A lot of things they could do here, but he's back in the shotgun.
Because the D-line has to stay a yard off the ball.
And he's going to do it again.
Picking up a
and the ball came
gain.
out. Oh, thought the ball came out for a second there, but I think Brown was already down by contact.
And speaking of a player down, it looks like a Lourdes player is banged up on this play.
And nice job by Lourdes there to see that that play was coming again, because Brown started in the shotgun, then comes up, grabs the ball, and he's doing a nice job of picking up some extra yards after that.
So Sense offense looking very good. They drain this clock though in the third quarter, as there's only 30 seconds left. Still scoreless, but Brown in the offense looking to change that here for Centennial. And it looks like the injured player is going to get back up. That's Umani Boval. And it's very good to see him walking under his own power.
Yeah, he was down for a bit there. Good to see him get up.
So Boval comes out. And now we've got a fresh set of downs for Centennial, as they did convert on the 3rd and short. And now 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 spread out, Taylor in the backfield here for Brown. On first, play action, and he will be pressured and brought down. That'll be Clayton Harvey registering a sack as...
Looks like Brown was about to unload that down the field to Drake Davis, and then the pressure came. Nice play there by the Lourdes D.
We will switch sides, and we'll be back for the fourth quarter, and we'll see if Centennial can finally punch a score in this game. Unless, sorry, we'll get the last play of the third quarter. Keep forgetting the Canadian rules that even if the clock runs out, they still run that last play. Second down and long. Looking over the middle, it's complete. Davis with a nice move, and he gets his yard after he gets the yards after the catch. And
maybe he's a bit short. I thought he got that, but the refs are gonna mark it
1 yard short. It looks like that'll be the end of the third quarter. Davis is very shifty out there.
There was 5 guys there ready to take him down. He made a nice move and got about 3 more yards there.
He should have been 4 or 5 short, I was about to say.
Now it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
So here's the thing. I mean, it's 0-0. Does Centennial just take the points? I mean, even if you miss, you just kick it hard enough, take the Rouge, win what, 1-0?
Yeah, because it doesn't look like Lourdes is scoring anytime soon because that defense has been pretty good.
It's very possible. Like, if they kick the ball, and yeah, if they kick here, miss it or make it 3-0, 1-0 game, that's very possible, seeing Lourdes' offense just not be productive.
Go for this, I believe.
Another sneak possibly to Brown.
It's been working. I'm surprised they're not bringing out Ben Lane here. I'm actually really surprised they're not bringing out Ben Lane. Going with the wind. Sometimes even when going with the wind, the ball could shift left to right.
I mean, seeing Lourdes' offense, I would definitely have my kicker out in the field, but we will go for it.
And the sneak again, and I think he got it.
Oh, for sure. Brown picked up, it looks like about 3, and he will move the sticks.
Got to be thinking next time if they're not close like that. Clearly, that sneak has been working every time. They're within 2 yards. So I wouldn't go away from that.
Now, if I'm Brown here, I'm not forcing the ball at all. You've been picked off in the red zone earlier.
Yeah, give Taylor a couple of runs here. Maybe take it even yourself, like you've been doing a lot in this game.
They will give to Taylor a big hole as he'll be wrapped up inside the 25.
And he will gain about 5 on that play.
Looks like 5 or 6. Yeah, 6 yards. 2nd and 4 upcoming.
Here, let's see if they run a sweep. Drake Davis, that's worked pretty good for them so far in this game. Let's see if they go to that.
No running back in the backfield. It'll be Brown calling his own number again. He's got lots of blocks.
There's a flag
out. He is stopped short, it looks like, as a very nice tackle is made.
Yeah, took his legs right out from under him.
We'll see what the flag is.
I'm guessing hold against Centennial.
By the body language of some of the Cent players, looks like they are coming back.
Repeat 2nd down, though. They will get another opportunity to pick this up, so not the worst thing in the world.
No, definitely not. Not a bad penalty.
But that might take them out of field goal range. I don't really think so.
I wouldn't say so. Their kicker's great, and the wind is going in their favor right now.
So not the biggest deal there, not picking that one up.
Ball spotted at the 29 now.
See what they opt to do here. Could be a sweep, could be another Daniel Brown keep.
2nd and 14 after the holding call for Centennial.
Looks like they're going to pass this one.
Brown, complete. Davis, first down and more. Got lots of room, could take it to the house. Nice move, and that'll be 6 for the Spartans as Davis gets the first touchdown of the game, first score of the game.
Yeah, Brown found him on that slant there, and Davis just did the rest after that throw came in.
Drake Davis just uses that juke every single time, and no one can touch him.
Yeah, there was 3 guys there preventing him from getting into the end zone. One cut, and all of them were lost.
Drake Davis will have the first points for Centennial in this game.
And that touchdown is going to put some pressure on Lourdes.
They've got lots of time. So Brown to Davis, what's been clicking for the Cent offense, puts 6 on the board for them, and the extra point for Lane, no doubt about that one.
So now Lourdes will start at the 35, I believe. And they got about 10 minutes to go in this game. Let's see what they can do.
So Centennial puts 7 on the board, and Lourdes is going to have to come up with something offensively. I mean, they've just had no rhythm.
They've had a couple of big plays when they're passing the ball, so let's see if they run the ball maybe to start off this drive, and then if nothing's going for them in the running game, they're going to have to stick to the passing game for the rest of this game.
You're stuck with this formation this whole game as well. Not many touches for Mamalidi today out of the backfield. Just looks like they fake the sweep to DeCorso. Mamalidi right up the middle.
I think that's about 6 or 7. See where they place that, a 6-yard gain.
Second and 4 upcoming. It looks like it'll be another run to Mamalidi.
And he picks up the first.
He's going to get cooking now for Lourdes with just under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And now it looks like they're moving with a little bit of authority.
Yeah, I just said they probably they should start this drive off going with the run. If it worked, just stick with it. But if it stops working, you got to think they got to go to their passing game, which has been pretty effective for them so far. But they haven't ran very many times, so
they will run once again with Mamalidi, who is stopped short for about a gain of 3. And it'll be 2nd and 7. Now you got to probably pass the football.
You got a hurt player.
So a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. And what would you do here if you're the coach of Lourdes?
I might run the ball here because you got to go for it on 3rd because you're not going to want to punt this ball away going against the wind.
Yeah, don't let Cent run the clock out. They will come up passing. Oh, and he just overthrew DeCorso.
He almost got smoked there, DeCorso.
He
looks
a little shaken up. He
will get up, I think, but I imagine he might go to the sidelines.
He had a step on that slant route just overthrown, and the punt unit comes out now.
And if I was DeCorso, I'd call to the sidelines because he's still in pain.
DeCorso's reeling out there.
Even if he just takes a knee here. He's going to stay out there. Tough kid.
He's played pretty much every snap, if not every snap. That kick's blocked. And here's a chance. It'll be picked up by St. Hilaire, as I believe that was Goodchild trying to pick it up after him. As the punt is blocked. I'm not sure if that went off his own line.
This is a great opportunity now for Cent. I believe they will be at the 20-yard line of Lourdes, and now they're in field goal range, and they could score again. And you got to think, if they score again, there's no chance for Lourdes.
I don't want to be super critical of the kicking, but I think he put that off his own O-line.
I didn't really see it that well. I was looking down the field expecting the punt to be there, and then it got blocked.
It was like a line drive. That's really tough for St. Hilaire. At least he recovered it, or else Cent would have definitely rumbled that in for 6. Brown looking deep on the first play. Got Davis. And he caught it. Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, and the ref signals touchdown. What a catch there.
And on the first play of that possession, Brown to Davis once again, and that'll be 13-0 pending the PAT 14.
Did you see that catch? The defender was not looking.
Falling back. That was a great catch.
And his hand was right in between the chest and the ball, and Drake Davis still pulled it down for his 2nd of the game.
Finally some offense off the tough punt there. And Brown has recovered, throwing 2 touchdown passes here in the 4th quarter.
After 3 interceptions in a row, comes back and now throws 2 touchdowns in a row. Only 7 minutes to go now for this Lourdes offense to get 2 scores.
Not sure what the holdup is here. And that'll be punched right through.
Talked so much about Ben Lane, didn't really get to see him in the kicking field goals in this game, but we get to see him kick some PATs here, and what a leg he has.
Yeah, that one was going close to the end of the fence here at Alumni. Booming leg, and I don't think he was trying to put all of his foot through that one. As it's just a chip shot from the 5. Uprights are right at the front of the end zone.
And now Lourdes will start at the 35 here.
And, I mean, if it's time to change something up, or just, you got to be doing something different.
And maybe it's this formation here, because they've come out of this formation every single time.
They've gone through, like, 41 minutes of their offense just not clicking whatsoever. And I don't know, they just keep doing the same thing, same formation. They're going to start running the ball more, as Mamalidi will take that for a modest gain of 5.
Yeah, they haven't run the ball very much this game until this 4th quarter, really.
And if you're Lourdes, you cannot punt this ball, I don't think.
No, if you're Lourdes, you don't want to punt this ball. You got to go for this. It's only 6 minutes left, and you got to score 2 touchdowns.
Run to Mamalidi once again, and that is going to be wrapped right up. 3rd down. Flag thrown way high, and that will, looks like it'll be against Centennial, as the Lourdes offense is clapping that up.
See what the call is. I believe that will move the chains, and it will. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. I believe unnecessary roughness.
6 minutes left. I mean, I know the Lourdes offense hasn't been fantastic, but they're starting to do stuff here with 6 minutes left, and now they're at midfield.
Yeah, midfield. This is definitely three down territory. So look for them to go for it on 3rd down every time now. unless they're pinned back in their own end.
So you really need to score a quick stop and then another score again, but you're not worrying about any of that right now. You're worrying about this possession as St. Hilaire needs to lead his team into the end zone to have a chance at this game as he drops back once again.
Oh, DeCorso's
throwing
wide
deep.
open.
He has DeCorso. He's got him inside the 20, and now Lourdes is in the red zone. Let's see what they can do.
Another nice catch by DeCorso there. Right on his back shoulder there and brought that in. Nice throw there by St. Hilaire too. Those two have been connecting all day.
And it's better late than never for Lourdes' offense to wake up as a big play brings them to the 19 and another red zone trip.
Let's see what they can do here in the red zone.
They give to Mamalidi. Good pickup of about 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's what you need on first down. Those nice 6-yard runs sets up an easy second. And do you think they bring the field goal unit on if it goes to third?
Definitely wouldn't. Not enough time, I don't think. I know the clock does stop inside the 3-minute mark, but you still, I wouldn't.
Their kicking has not been great.
No, for sure.
Either their punts haven't gone very far. Kicking against the wind too, so.
A run to Mamalidi again. And he will get stopped short of the first down marker.
No, not even forward progress will bring that one to get him a first, but it's looking like that's only a yard to go, so you gotta go for this.
They're gonna spot it at the 11.
It's looking like 2 yards to go. Let's see if they run this ball again.
Big play here. 3rd down and 2. Same formation, St. Hilaire. He's going to take it himself. And he does have enough for the first, now down at about the 6-yard line, and 1st and goal from the 6 upcoming for Lourdes.
He avoided some tackles there, and I believe that is going to be 1st and goal now. Gotta punch this in if you're Lourdes. You gotta get this ball back still.
Approaching the 3-minute mark now, and that's why I don't know why they keep doing this formation, and it just chewing time.
Clearly they had a game plan coming into this week, and they're sticking to that.
They're definitely sticking to it, even though haven't seen much success from it on offense as we approach the 3-minute mark.
10 takes a handoff, but can't find any room. No gain on the play.
And that'll be the 3-minute warning here.
This game was pretty dead until the 4th quarter. We've had 2 touchdowns from the Spartans, and now Lourdes is down at Centennial 6, looking to score 2nd and goal.
St. Hilaire, I mean, he hasn't had the best game offensively. That rough punt that led to the 2nd score for Centennial. Let's see if he could redeem his earlier self and punch this in for 6, as he will look to throw. That throw is caught by DeCorso for 6, and they bring it back to a 1-score game now.
Now, let's see if they go for 2. We saw in their other games they scored 2 touchdowns. The one against GC, they scored 2 touchdowns, missed both extra points. So let's see if they go for the extra point here. I wouldn't be shocked if they went for 2. But it looks like the special teams is going to come on here.
Especially after the kicking. I wouldn't be super surprised if they went for 2 either, but they will look to kick. St. Hilaire
will not be the kicker on this play.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it'll be Nahom Ezra. Ezra puts it right through.
There's going to be a flag here.
Ezra's kick is up and good. You can put another point on the board for the Crusaders. They're now trailed by 7. There is a
Now
flag
Lourdes
on-
is in business.
They have a chance for sure.
They just need a 3 and out here. Well, 2 and out, my bad. 2 and out here, and let's see if they can get it.
Let's see what the flag is. I believe it's against Cent. It's just going to be declined, seeing that both special team units are both at the sidelines.
Tell Cam and the boys that at the end of the game we're gonna do player of the game, so I'll grab a camera, pull the kid over, hand him over to a card, announcer will announce it. Okay. Guys, at the end of the game, we're number 1. It's player of the game, kid with 2 touchdowns. Shot of the guy getting his prize. Yeah, right down.
So we'll see. Maybe just a sign on the spot of the ball to start this. I'm not sure what the
I'm
flag
not sure.
really
There's
is.
a pretty big hold up here.
Oh yeah, big delay.
Usually the ball's spotted at the 35 off a touchdown. Let's see where they spot this one. A lot of confusion after this flag.
And we'll take this last reminder to point out to you that the Northwell Crickets football team will turn home right here at Northwell Stadium next Saturday, October the 13th.
Yeah, fairly large hold up.
I think there might have been a timeout here.
Cancer Awareness Day. All proceeds from the game will go to the Breast Cancer Society.
Unless they're still talking about this flag.
Flag's picked up, so
They're pointing somewhere. So I think the flag is going to be on Cent, and Cent's going to start at the
20?
20.
15,
Looks like it was an unnecessary roughness on Cent. And that helps Lourdes a lot.
So yeah, the penalty was 15 yards. I'm very surprised. That's going to help Lourdes with field position if they do get the ball back. Cent
Has not been an interesting game up until this point. Now only a 7-point game, and we're scoreless coming into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, the offensive finally turned it on. And I mean, let's see if Cent's offense could just run this clock. 2:48 to go. 1st and 10. Here's Brown. A play action. Now it'll be Brown taking it himself, trying to get off that tackle. He'll get near the 35.
And he did pick up the first down, I believe. I think about a 13-yard gain. 14 maybe. Now that not too bad because that was first down. Too much time didn't tick off the clock there, but they're going to need to stop here. Can't allow him to pick up another first down. Time is ticking down.
Centennial can take their time. That's why you look back at Lourdes' previous drive, and they didn't really hustle to the line whatsoever, and this clock is low.
Good gain there. I believe a pickup of 6, maybe 7. And now, here comes Lourdes, needing a stop. Let's see if they can get this.
Let's see if they stay with Taylor or go to the air.
I highly doubt they'll go to the air. I'm thinking Brown might take this or hand off to Taylor, or we'll see the jet sweep again.
No one in the backfield. Looks like Brown will take it himself, possibly.
Oh, and there's a
2
flag
flags
there.
out there.
And I don't think he got that.
I don't think so either.
But there's 2 flags on the play. I'm imagining a false start or offside there. Could easily be offside on Lourdes there, because once they see that play, that Brown was in the shotgun, comes down and sneaks that, they all jump up to that line. But let's see.
Possibly didn't give him a yard to the ball.
And it's going to be first down. Yeah, that's unfortunate, because I think I think Brown didn't have enough for the first down, but
Also, did Brown go out of bounds as well? I think he did because the ball's spotted and the clock's still staying at $1:49. So
I think those penalties might have canceled each other out, and they gave Brown the first down.
Either way, it'll be first down and 10 from the 49. They fake the sweep. Flags out. Brown keeps going.
I believe that's going to be on the block there. Defensive end almost had the sack there, and I think he might have got pushed in the back.
Yeah, they'll bring that back.
So repeat, first down, backed up to the 40, I believe it will be.
That's 9 seconds off the clock as well.
Well, actually, they're going to back them up to 35. It's being a lot longer of a drive than Lourdes wants. But now, Centennial will have to pick up 20 yards for the first. All they need is 2 stops here. Let's see if they can get it.
So a minute 40. First and 20.
Here, looks like.
Rolling now to his right, cuts back, and will get a decent gain of about 8 yards. Second and 12 upcoming. A minute 32 to go on the clock.
It's the biggest play of the game so far for this Lourdes defense. Let's see what they can do.
You can hear the chance of defense from the Lourdes sideline. They know this is a big play.
Let's see what Centennial does here. They could run the ball, maybe even pass it, because that last play looked like it was good. It was designed to be a pass, but Brown kept it for himself and picked up 8.
Second and 11 upcoming, but first we've got a timeout called.
Big play here by Lourdes. They got to call that timeout.
So Lourdes burns a timeout. Here's the thing with Lourdes as well, though. Their offense that's been cooking have been the running game. So that's not very clock friendly.
No, not at all. The run game, every time they run the ball, the more seconds will tick off the clock.
I mean, the clock does stop until the ball is spotted, so
they just got to get up to the line, pick their play quick.
And they haven't really picked their play very quickly. They're going to have to hurry it up this possession for sure, but they can't worry about that right now. They've got to worry about their defense getting the stop here on 2nd and 11.
And the bad part about having a lot of your good offensive players, including your quarterback, playing defense is that you can't game plan with them.
Yeah, they're out there worrying about getting this stop. And then also, now you got to take into account Ben Lane kicking with the wind. And he could flip this field and make it very tough on Lourdes.
That looked like a bad snap.
Rolling to his right on the near side, looking, that'll be very short of Ness. And a minute 18, the clock is stopped. And Centennial, they've got to be punting here on 3rd.
Yeah, you got to bring out your kicker who has a big lag, can probably kick it about 50 yards.
With the wind as well, that's going to help him.
See if he can pin them back near their own 20. So I'm guessing the ball will go maybe a bit shorter.
Well, let's see if the returners can get some blocks and maybe try to get this ball near midfield with the return.
And you got to make sure you do not muff this punt or give this ball away here.
We just had a little bit of trouble on special teams earlier.
That was nearly blocked again.
Not a fantastic kick from Lane whatsoever, as that goes out at about the 31, maybe the 32.
It's not terrible, though. He got decent kick there.
There was a few hands in and around the area where he was punting, so...
Yeah, good job by him to even get that punt off. And now Lourdes is still going to have to march down a far distance. at their own 31. So let's see what they have in the playbook.
A minute 12, and I think they have about 1 or 2 timeouts remaining, so.
See what they can do here. And the ball actually went out. It was marked at the 32, so they will start there.
Do you come out passing? Because Mamalidi's been good running the ball, but
he hasn't had any huge, like, 20-yard gains, so I'm going to pass the ball. This Cent defense has done fantastic against the run, so I'm passing this ball.
This is crunch time for St. Hilaire in the offense. He drops back, looking deep.
DeCorso
He's got DeCorso. That's complete.
For about 13 yards, I'd say.
They've got to start hustling back to the line.
Believes they are hustling up here, already out there. Ball gets spotted, and the clock will start.
Finally running the no-huddle offense.
And there the clock starts now.
That's caught. Nice a great catch. As it looks like Andrew Newbigging had a chance on that ball for Centennial, but they will get over midfield. Nice completion. And I believe that was Jacob Porcelato.
Now it's Cent's side of the field. Lourdes is in business. The clock starts to run now.
We're at the 50-second mark. The slot backs roll out. Here's St. Hilaire. Looking to Corso. Caught. Oh, no, sorry, not caught. It went through his hands.
Yeah, that's a tough catch to make, especially around the sidelines there. Decent throw. Just not the ideal person to pass to in that situation. Not saying that DeCorso hasn't played great. It just tough catch. Tough position on the field.
Second down upcoming.
And if you're Cent, you got to put at least a safety over the top of DeCorso there, because he's been the main target all night.
They have 3 guys deep.
And there's a flag there, and it's going to be a false start, I believe.
That'll draw them back 5 more yards. Looks like a neutral zone infraction on the offense. They're bringing it back 5.
I think that was a false start. Not really sure.
No time will come off the clock. Just they will start 5 yards behind. Here, 2nd and 15 upcoming.
I think the ref spotted the ball wrong there. He put it at the 40, and the ball was never at the 40, I don't believe.
Either way, the way it's set up now, it's 2nd and 15 from Centennial's 50.
Need a big play here.
Feeling the pressure now. St. Hilaire, he gets out of bounds.
Big sack there.
Yeah, that's not ideal as he gets out of bounds at midfield, and 3rd and 20 upcoming.
I'd place those safeties now right at the 35. Make sure they do not pick this up.
Protect the sticks for sure.
They're going to put Ness deep and bring, looks like 4 across those sticks.
And see, they're burning a timeout here, but the clock was stopped.
Well, they gotta pick up play here.
Well, yeah. But now, even if they do pick it up, they have no timeouts.
Gotta think if they come out here, they're probably picking the next 3 plays at least, just in case they do pick this up. And I'm not sure, is that their last timeout?
I believe so.
So this game's done if they don't convert this.
So now for Centennial, bringing any pressure?
If I'm Centennial, I'm bringing pressure here, because when you brought pressure, this Lourdes O-line showed a game that really blocked some of these guys, and when they've brought pressure, it's been tough for them to get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback. So
well, that was only a 4-man rush, and they did get to him. Let's big play here. This is for the game. St. Hilaire tipped in, picked in. That will be the game for Centennial. They will take this one. Hadi Almiari with the interception, and Lourdes, a good effort, but too little. They got to have a little bit more offense.
And you got to think they're just going to knee this ball down, maybe run it once.
For sure, with the lack of timeouts. I believe they're out of timeouts. Lourdes is out, so that should be everything for the game.
I believe we'll just see a knee, and that will be the game.
And
I guess they did have a timeout. Oh no, they're spotting the ball, my bad.
So Centennial will improve to 3-0.
And that will move Lourdes to 1-2. They put up a good effort here in the fourth quarter, but there was really no action till the fourth quarter.
I do hear it. It's like a ringing. Oh, the buzz.
So that is a win for Centennial, and yeah, improving to 3-0. And before we go, we will announce the player of the game. You may have heard, Jacob, you want to let them know?
Yeah, the player of the game is sponsored by McDonald's, and it will be Drake Davis, number 1 on and he played fantastic today, picking up many good first downs and having 2 touchdowns. Great job for him.
So the player of the game is Drake Davis, 2 touchdowns, great performance, good performance. Centennial in their defense, and that will conclude our first game. Second game at 7, Ross and GC. Looking forward to that one.